Do you believe a world without suffering can exist again? The disciples of Jesus were persecuted as they shared his message. One of the disciples, John, was exiled to an island. One day, as John worshipped God, he heard a loud voice say, "Write down everything you see in this vision." When John turned toward the voice, he saw Jesus. Jesus showed John all that was to come. He led John into heaven, where he saw God sitting on a throne. Beautiful light surrounded the throne. Millions of heavenly beings and creatures with people of every nation and language worshipped God. They celebrated and sang loudly that God had all power and authority in heaven and on earth. A voice called out, "Who is able to open this scroll to judge the sin of the world and rid it of evil?" And Jesus, looking like a slaughtered lamb and standing before the throne of God, received the scroll from God. Everyone began to sing a new song to Jesus. "Worthy are you to judge the world and rid it of evil. For you were killed and took away the sins of people from every nation and language and brought them back to God. All glory and honor to Jesus forever." Then John saw Jesus with eyes like fire and many crowns on his head, coming to make war with Satan and all who were deceived by him. Then Jesus defeated Satan and death once and for all, and they were thrown into the fire of hell to be punished forever. Now John saw a new heaven and earth, the old heaven and earth having disappeared. He heard a shout from the throne saying, "Look, God's home is now among people who trust in him. He will live with them and wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or suffering. These things are gone forever." And Jesus said, "Look, I am making everything new. What I tell you is true. To all who are thirsty, I will give the water of life. All who trust in me will live forever." But the lake of fire is the fate of anyone who won't accept my forgiveness. This is the second death. Then John saw a river with the water of life flowing from God's throne through the middle of the city. On each side grew a tree of life, its leaves like medicine to heal the nations. No more suffering or darkness. The throne of God and Jesus will shine light. God's people will live with him and one another in peace and perfect harmony forever. Just as God had always intended. Jesus is inviting you to become part of his family. Would you like to learn more about what this means?